What's going on, guys? I'm not gonna say that anymore because I feel like that's kind of outplayed, but whatever. Uh, Today's the same day. We just finished doing the shifter bushings in that car. I haven't really drove yet because, as you can tell, the seats aren't in it yet. But it's okay. Now, this is gonna be a separate video, obviously, because I feel like these are two not very complicated, but they are detailed enough installs that I feel like they deserve it on video. So today we're going to do the short shifter in the car. So let me just show you what I have for that now. So what I have here is the actual shifter itself. As you can see, I have the risers for the actual, I think it's called the tripod, or the, what do they call it? I think they call it the tripod. They raise it up a bit so that the shifter is in the same position, because obviously the way they make it shorter is that they just lower it to have it be able to shift easier or whatever. New hardware for there, and then this, I don't know exactly what this is, but I think I know what it is when we start installing. I think it takes away that spot where that clip is very difficult to take off. But anyways, let's just jump right into the install. Oh, also, candy. Appreciate it. So the way I'm just going to start off is I'm going to place you guys somewhere here probably. Yeah, that works well. I'll place you guys there. I'm just going to start taking off stuff in the center console here so we can get it off and we can get to everything. So all you gotta do is lift it from here, and there's the clip right here, and then after that this just comes off and we'll toss it to the side. All there is the screw here, these screw here, and then take the clips off the back, and then those bolts there, and then obviously the screws on the side is there, and then this guy's coming off. Repeated with this, no more gun. Ah, ah. Oh, my knee. Ah. Ah, so you do gotta take that off. I think is gonna be the hardest part, which is take that thing off, because the only way that's coming off is with some sort of force and a flat head, because everything else kind of just slides out after that comes off. Also, we need to somehow take that thing out. We have to punch that out. That's gonna be difficult as well. Okay then, I'm just gonna start figuring this out, and when it happens, it happens. Oh my god. I never not hurt myself 4 times. Oh my god. Holy shit, I cut myself good. Whew! I cut myself good. At least that was easy to take off. Holy. Well, I'll be back. I need to get a band-aid. So I cut myself pretty bad. Yeah. It won't really stop bleeding, so I brought some extra band-aids, but hopefully we can get through it. Anyways, back to this. Now the hard part. Oh, there we go. It's off, and I didn't completely destroy it. Awesome. So now this should be able to just pop out. Gotta take this guy out. And I'll put you to the side. Washer. This guy. And then this whole assembly will just pop out. I'm gonna place you here. Now that should just come off. Oh, I know what else we have to do. There we go. Now it's out. I'm going to keep this part because I need him. And the other thing I need are these things here. So I'm going to attempt to take these off without completely destroying them, because I need them or else I can't put this back together. Oh! Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't bad even a little bit. Wow. I'm going to put you guys here, and let's go through this process together. First, we got to take off these bolts here that I think are 14s. Okay, now we can actually start the installation process. First, we got to take out the rubber pieces here. You gotta take out these first because this is what replaces it. Let's go right underneath, and they take the spot of the old ones. Bang. So I'm just gonna place all of these in the corresponding spots. Now it's for the bolts, and they have washers. I'm assuming the washers go on the top. Okay, the next part is we gotta put these guys back on this. But first thing, we have to put some grease on these. And these are kind of a pain, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, there we go, that's one. Then I'm gonna put some lube on this guy, like that. I don't care if there's too much, I'd rather have too much than too little. There we go. That one easier than, okay. Now, what we gotta do is we gotta put this guy back in here and that spot there first. Let's do that. After all that fucking headache, I'm gonna have to edit that out. The way I got it on was I removed the bracket that went here. I just lifted it and I shoved it on. You have to make sure that it goes upwards. If you don't do it that way, I promise you, it will not go on. It took me and my brother about 25 minutes. I did this, shoved it on, clipped right in. Don't even waste your time any other way with the screwdriver. Just do it this way, undo this, and put it back on. Now for the rest. GoPro died, so yeah, you're on my phone now. That and that, like that. Bang, in. That's in like that. Awesome. Now, oh, I messed up. This has to come back out. You gotta go in like that. So I'm using a 14. I don't think they're 14s. I think they're 13s. But I'm done with that. Now, what I gotta do is this guy went here, right? And I can just reuse that MWR gave me this. So I'm assuming this replaces that because this doesn't go anywhere else. So if this fits, it's gonna go on. Buddy, did that work? Next, this guy. Same idea, but we use the vice grips again. Don't forget to plug this back in, or else you're gonna have a bad time, and no one likes having a bad time. I did some test shifts, and oh buddy, is this thing short. This thing is going to feel like a race car. Make sure you put this metal piece in between the center column or the center console, whatever, and the switch, because then this has nothing to bite to and just floppy. When you put it here, nice and stiff, you're good. And then like that. Would you look at that? Wow, that feels incredible. Wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna throw my seats back in here and we're gonna go for a drive because that felt incredible. So I just finished putting everything in, like I said. And honestly, it's ridiculous. With everything in, it's real short and real tight. I wish my shifter was a little higher because I feel like it's too low, and I think this is the wrong shifter. This isn't that good in the hand. I would appreciate a taller shifter, maybe up here would be dope, because since it's already so short, something up taller would be a lot better, since I can just go like this instead of going like down. Not good for the hands, like how the drifters talk about how it's better to have like the e-brake right here, so they just go right like that instead of going like here or like over here, which isn't as great. But honestly, it's pretty dope. I like it a lot. It's really gonna change the driving. First to second, hard for me to bang first to second. I missed first, or I missed second. Yeah, wasn't that great, but I guess it just takes some learning. Autocross, this probably won't affect autocross too much because autocross deals with a lot more like just throw into second, then you kind of just cruise or whatever. You don't really shift much in autocross, but on the track this is gonna be great when we go to Cayuga, which I hopefully would like to go to at least one this year. But yeah, it's great. But anyways, for that being the first mod, well, the first mod I did was that, but this is like the real first mod I've done to this car. Pretty happy with it. Next we're getting, so next what I want for autocross is I'm trying to get tires, because I already have a set of wheels, lugs, and hub-centric rings. I've had these wheels for a couple months now. I'm just waiting on some tires. So my buddy works, he's gonna try to get me a deal. I hope he can get me one. I don't know what tires I'm gonna get yet. I'd like Federals, but I can't seem to find them anywhere for some reason. I guess no one really sells them in Canada, or else I just can't find them. The cheapest option would probably be the Dunlops, the Dureza D170s or something like that. I've heard they're okay. There's also the Falcon Azenis and the what was the other one I was looking at? The Bridgestone Potenza RE71s. I heard those are pretty dope as well, but those two are kind of expensive. But let's see what my buddy can do. I may end up just going with a Dunlop just because this is more of a daily than anything else. I do autocross it sometimes and sometimes the track, but it is my daily, so cheaper tire that might be a little better, but whatever. That's for next episode to deal with. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I love the shifter. Should be pretty awesome. I'm gonna try to play around with some shift knobs to see how that works. But yeah, see you guys next time.